My name is Lorraine Montenegro. I'm in charge of United Bronx Parents, an agency that my mother and I founded about 47 years ago. And our mission is to help our community stand on their own 2 feet and be the productive citizens they really are.
Wir haben jetzt gerade die Mutter von Joe Council getroffen, Lorraine, die eine Legende ist in der Bronx, weil sie seit Ewigkeiten schon zu Zeiten ihrer Mutter, also ihre Mutter hat schon Community Work hier gemacht für drogenabhängige Mütter, hat eine Klinik, hat ein Daycare Center und kümmert sich einfach um die Community, weil es sonst keiner tut. Und dieses Vermächtnis führt jetzt eben Lorraine weiter, die uns ihre Einrichtung gezeigt hat, die uns gezeigt hat, mit was für einer Liebe, Leidenschaft sie das macht.
In the 80s, with the introduction of crack cocaine, the drug use was really bad. So I had a situation where a mother one night, it was snowing, came in with 2 kids, hungry. So we gave her food, and then when she left, they were checking the food. She comes back, she says, I don't have a kitchen. We live out in the street. So I brought her over to my office while we looked for food that they could eat without cooking it. And I said, excuse me, but do you take drugs? She goes, yeah, how else am I going to deal with all these problems? I said, well, why don't you go into a program? She says, I'm not giving up my kids. So I said, you don't have to give up your kids. She says, no, there's no program that would take me with my kids. I called up a whole bunch of programs. None of them would take the kids. So we gave her the food, she left, and right away I wrote a proposal. And then I literally had to threaten the state and say, look, if you don't give me money to do a mother and child program, I'm going to tell the newspapers that you'd rather shoot the kids than deal with them. So they gave us the money, and 21 years ago we opened up the first mother and child drug treatment residential program. And at the same time, we were helping the kids, you know, giving them the medical services that they needed. And the program's been there for 21 years.
Ich finde es unglaublich beeindruckend, wie eine Person alleine so viel stemmen kann gegen so eine Masse von Problemen, die sich einfach mal ganz offensichtlich auftun, und auch nicht den Glauben daran zu verlieren, dass es was bringt, sich dafür einzusetzen, und dass sich diese Tradition anscheinend auch in der Familie hält. Ja, ich hoffe einfach, dass es noch größer wird. Also dass irgendwann, keine Ahnung, es mehr Einrichtungen gibt wie die und das Ganze wächst und, weiß nicht, einfach den Leuten hier so ein bisschen das Leben zu erleichtern, weil es der Staat ja anscheinend nicht tut. Tja.
I was getting a lot of complaints that our clients would go to some of the clinics, surrounding clinics, and they would sit there all day and nobody would tell them that their appointment had been canceled. So I would talk to some of the directors of those clinics, but nothing would change. So I said, I'm going to open up my own clinic, and that's what we did. I don't know how to open up a clinic. It's open. It's been functioning 5 years already.
Hier ist nicht jeder, erstens auch Sozialhilfe bekommt auch nicht jeder hier, und Versicherung hat auch nicht jeder. Hier ist es halt so, dass die Leute, die hier reinkommen, die hängt das jetzt nicht an die große Glocke oder so, aber die Leute, die hier reinkommen, die nichts haben, kriegen es umsonst. Aber das ist jetzt nicht so, als ob sie das jetzt irgendwie sagen, kommt alle hierher, weil da gibt es viel zu viele, sondern die Leute, die hierher kommen, kriegen Hilfe, ob sie Insurance haben oder nicht.
If there's something you want to do, don't be afraid of doing it because you don't know how. Decide you're going to do it, and then go find out how to do it. And find people that know how to do it. And do it. And then when you finish with that, go to the next thing. And that's how this agency grew. You know, just dealing with the needs. I was born and raised in this area, 67 years. And I want to see it the way I used to see it back in the 40s. I don't think I'm going to, but that's my aim. That's my mission. a lot of gang fights stopped because now they started doing this dancing, and it was like a competition. Yeah. So now it's not, hey, can I punch you out? Can I do this step that you can't do? And so it became a competition. And besides becoming a competition now, the battling was who's gonna dance better. Okay? At one point in time, it was the best way to communicate to youth. So it was very important what you say in your hip hop singing. Okay? Because now I question, you know, what is the message you're giving out there? So that's why there was a point in time that there was some major criticism on some of the hip hop singers here as to the message they're giving out. The important thing is, if you want to get a message across, find out what language the people you want to reach talk. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you about, you know, hip hop. I mean, we, as an American, talking about stereotypes, you know, we have an idea of Germans as, you know, how is what you do compared to what's done here in the Bronx or Uptown Manhattan or in Jamaica, Queens, Hollis, Queens?
Here they have more respect for things we do in hip hop. They encourage you more, and they give you like feeling that if you don't even do good, but they show you that, okay, come on, you can try, you make it. When Germany, like if you have performance, people would understand that looking at you, and then that if you kind of fail, they're like, oh, yeah, and not like they don't support you. They don't give you, they don't encourage you, they don't support you.
Hip hop is about building, to encourage people to go for it, and education too. Yeah, of course. But in Germany, it's like, of course, you get also your respect and something like this, but it's a little bit way tougher. You have to show something.
And they're expecting much.
You know, it's like I feel the hip hop here more than in Germany actually.
Yeah, I have to be careful some of the things I say in public, but I want to see a respect for people. You know, the people have to respect each other. Government has to respect us, and we can move forward. I don't know that I'm gonna see that, but that's what I'm aiming for, a respect of people. But you know, if my theory always has been, if we give poor education, then the people who graduate from schools that give poor education can't get good paying jobs. If they can't get good paying jobs, they can't pay the high rents that are here. Then they get frustrated, okay? Then the crime starts. But meanwhile, corporate America then doesn't have any competition, okay? But if I have anything to do with it, they're gonna have a lot of competition.
Also ich finde jetzt auch gerade jetzt, wo wir hier gewesen sind, dass die Gruppe auch untereinander, also unsere Gruppe jetzt auch gerade viel mehr miteinander spricht, dass die ganzen, also es war vor am Anfang so eine, wie sagt man, Annäherungsprobleme, will ich mal sagen, so eine leichte Distanz. Und weiß ich nicht, vielleicht ist es diese Community, diese warme Atmosphäre. Ich habe das Gefühl, das bricht alles gerade auf. Die Leute sitzen miteinander und reden darüber, und es ist genau das, was eigentlich das Projekt auch versucht zu erreichen, passiert gerade. Die Leute reden und machen sich Gedanken darüber, verarbeiten das Ganze, und ich denke mal, das werden sie auf jeden Fall mit nach Berlin mitnehmen, und ich definitiv auch.
Boah, schwerer als Mathe, ja? Ich schwöre.